There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing the Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you? So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me. Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction. This ends now. Unthinkable! Chakra swirl! Take flight! Diversion is suited. Wow. Influence busted.
Orders given. Orders received.
Shine down! Now you shall perish! Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
My apologies.
Influence. Strike dead. Instabilities will be removed. Evasion is futile. Strike dead.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
My apologies!
All will be settled. This one, a fleeting shadow.
Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
Things are about to get dicey.
Whirling snow! Kamisato! Sumetsu!
Without yearning, all returns to silence. Insolent. There is no attack. Quietly now. Your games is decided. Fun's over.
Rise. Sacred
This
name.
one,
Fortune
fleeting
preserver.
shadow.
My apologies!
This one, a fleeting shadow.
Sakura swirl!
All will be severed.
Take flight! You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake...
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every thunder sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma for... But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change? I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation...
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your...
Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford, but I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to go.
But eternity is far too cruel. Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, it must have been terribly lonely here.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you... You are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of eternity, you... Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world, so it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long...
I... have nothing to say to...
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the...
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail, so it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Seeing you again...
Since you are willing to admit that.
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to... But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward...
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true. for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Yuthine? Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking for...
What? Another bad one?
Take it easy.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler.
You literally told us to come meet you!
I was just joking.
Seems like someone's in it pretty...
Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly a delight. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for one. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get...
Wait a second. Did you say gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too?
Oh,
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
For once...
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential. Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it for the one at the... Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis. Well, what's that? So anyway, you still haven't told...
It's...
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end. As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about them. What would you like to know about? That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Still, there's one other thing on this top. Before A began modifying her own godly form.
So, you mean there are 3 Raidens?
No, the prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance, the original plan was for A to simply discover. Later, this
Not...
Some eccentric geniuses in the... The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the note.
What the... What a...
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny? I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon.
Morax told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly. So there was no need for the public to know the truth. In fact, The name Ball and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them.
To what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
That was when A began to change. Makoto...
My mom feels like she understands A a lot better now after finding that out.
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment...
Wow.
Are you sure? I'll keep it safe. There was me thinking...
Who in their right mind would...
I see. Your ambition should be... Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is continue on your journey, and...
By the protection of the Electro Army, may the blossoms of this